Kilowatt Quebec 6, United Papa, KQ6UP, stroke mobile.
Okay, there was a mobile station in there. Sorry, guys. There's just too many. But I heard somebody say they're a mobile station. Just a mobile station, go?
Yeah, it's Kilowatt Quebec 6, United Papa, KQ6UP, over here in Grand Terrace, California, Southern California. The name is Chris. Kilowatt Quebec 6, United Papa, stroke mobile. Go ahead.
Okay, Chris, in California. Okay, Chris, could you just give me your call sign a couple times, nice and slowly, please, nice and slowly.
Roger. It's Kilowatt Quebec 6, United Papa, Kilowatt Quebec 6, United Papa. And yeah, thanks for the comeback. Thanks for pulling me out of the pile. If I could get your call, I don't have your call yet. I've been listening on the side, enjoying the nice Bragg Chew style DX there. Go ahead.
Okay, Kilowatt Quebec 6, Uniform Papa. This is Zulu Lima 1 X-ray radio. Zulu Lima 1 X-ray radio. And I hope I haven't stuffed that up, Chris.
No, that's perfect. QSL 100%. Thank you. And your name, sir?
The name here is Roger. Romeo Oscar Golf Echo Romeo, like is in Roger Rabbit, over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, definitely. Roger. That's a throwback to an old movie there. Good to meet you. Just hanging out here in the car. I've actually got a new toy. It is a ham radio, but it's kind of a CB style. It's a President Lincoln 2 Plus. So I'm getting a kick out of this. It actually seems to work pretty good. I mean, I'm getting into New Zealand from my car. Go ahead.
Well, you're certainly getting into New Zealand. Your signal report, you're 5 and 6. And you're 100 watts, I take it?
I'm 50. The meter was telling me it was about 40 watts. I was running about 40 watts. Go ahead.
41 watts? Wow, and you've got a vertical. What sort of vertical you got on the back, over?
Just a whip on a mag mount on top of the car. That's all I'm running. I perched on a hill. I heard you. I figured you either Australia or New Zealand. So I'm in a sense kind of beaming you by on the hillside with the east of me blocked and the west of me open to the South Pacific. There, go ahead.
That's amazing. Absolutely. Yeah, you're a solid 5 and 6. You're doing a marvelous job, Chris, and well done, and congratulations on that setup. Sorry, what did you say the radio was? What sort of radio again, over?
The radio here is it's kind of a CB looking thing. It's a President Lincoln 2 Plus, and I'll probably get hate mail for calling it. It's not a CB though. It is actually a type accepted ham radio, but it's kind of channelized, and it's got it just looks like a CB is all. But I had one of these back in the not the last solar cycle, but back in like 2001. I had something like this in my car. That was a Radio Shack, HTX 10 or something like that. It was a 10 meter only, but this one is 10 meters and 12 meters, and it is a kick in the pants. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Go ahead.
That's amazing. And it has set channels on it, is that correct?
It has channels, but you can the actual knob that looks like the channel knob is actually a VFO, and if you click on it, it gives you 1/10 of a kilohertz, so you can kind of dial in. And believe it or not, it's got a CW jack on the back. So I made a CW contact to Cuba this afternoon from my parking lot at my work. So this thing, I've been having fun thanks to some sunspots.
Wow, that's amazing. And is it just sideband, or have you got AM there and FM, over?
Yeah, it's got FM, and it even has the CTC-SS tones so that you could play FM repeaters on 10 meters. Go ahead.
Oh, that's amazing. Wow, it's doing a superb job. Yeah, you're about a 5 and 6 here, 5 and 6, and beautiful and solid. The audio is lovely, over.
Yeah, I've gotten compliments on the audio. They seem to like it, and you're also a 5x6 here, but the cool thing is your signal is so steady. No QS Baker. It's just kind of an armchair copy here on top of the hill. And let's see, what else did I want to say about this radio? Oh, and it was only $300 on Amazon, $300 US. Go ahead.
Wow, that's amazing. No, it's working for you. It's doing a superb job. Well done on the antenna. And yeah, we just got the ICOM 7300 here, or the short blocker radios, and just 100 watts out of a 6-element homemade mono bander at 35 feet over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, it's working good, and I imagine you're beaming over this direction to the United States. There, go ahead.
Yeah, just short paths, directly to you, over.
Yeah, Roger, it's working, and I imagine you're doing most of the work with me using this little whip antenna. If your email's good, and well, you were saying you don't have internet or anything over there, right?
Yeah, no, I don't do the Antichrist devices. There's no internet coverage here anyway, but I don't do computers, and I do have a cell phone, and if I go to the top of the hill on the quad bike, I can get coverage, but the rest of the time, no, it doesn't work either, so we just use radio, over.
Hey, Roger, that's awesome. Yeah, my mom lives in a kind of a situation like that in Northern California. It's very peaceful. She lives in the forest. She's kind of a mountaineer kind of person. She's out there and loves the outdoors. So you run some kind of summer camp or something you were talking about?
Negative. No, I'm on a farm extension block here. So the cows, as soon as they stop milking down at the main dairy farm, which is 30 miles away, they hop on a truck, they come up here, they have their calves, and then they go home. They're usually here for about 2 to 3 months. I've just sent the last one home, or the last 20 home, with their calves, and I won't see those calves for another 60 days. Then once they're weaned, they'll be back up here until they're 2-year-old, and then they'll go off to another farm where the bull is. After that, they all get done artificially, but the first time round we have small balls that we put over the cows so they don't get too much of a hard time, over.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, I was thinking it was some kind of youth program that you were there. I thought you were talking about kids, not cattle. My mistake. Yeah, I'm a teacher over here. I teach physics at the high school, and I also teach at the junior college locally here.
Roger. No, my friends have children, and they bring them down here or threaten to leave them down here quite often. And the first time they come down here and they figure out there's no cell phone coverage, and I won't tell them the secret spot on the hill, I just go, no. What's that funny thing you've got in your hand? You want to see them, they go into absolute shock. No Google and no Alexa to tell them what to do. I just tell them to come into my tiny home here and look in the dictionary or the encyclopedia, all the information there. If I don't know it, go look it up in a book, over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I wish there was a way to see pictures of your setup there, but then that would mean you'd have to get on the computer. But it sounds neat. It sounds like a peaceful existence. I love going up to my mom's and just unwinding. So I definitely feel that. Enjoy the peace and the solitude and the mental health that you can have from being out in nature. Go ahead.
Roger, you can't beat it. Occasionally I get dragged into the city. My friends say it's essential for me to go up there and play on the internet or be social with them and have barbecues. But, oh man, I can't wait till I get home, over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, definitely. No, I enjoy my time up there, but yeah, after I like plugging back in, coming back to my family and stuff like that. But if my family was with me, I wouldn't mind living out in nature, at least for probably a couple months out of the year, just to reset my brain.
I understand completely. The college you're at, do they have a radio operating there, some antennas or something?
They have a broadcast. They have commercial broadcast. It's San Bernardino Valley College, but I don't think they have a ham club. I was going to UCR, and I was the president of the ham club there back in the late 90s when I attended there at UCR. Go ahead.
Roger. Well, hopefully you can get one going. I talked to a bunch of kids, about a month ago. I can't remember, it was 15 or 12 from a Texas school, and they just finished school and had come into the radio room. Both of them had licenses, and they were yakking to me for 20 minutes. It just blew me away that the school had that facilities. What a fantastic idea, over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, no, that's really cool. Yeah, I am here at the high school, and it's more likely to get a ham radio club at the high school. As a matter of fact, I'm recording this conversation, so I'm going to post it up on YouTube and maybe show the principal and say, hey, we can get kids involved in this. And knowing that, man, we talked to the other side of the world just sitting here in my car.
Roger, yeah. Without any infrastructure, that's the important thing. And these kids, if they want to go into space or go and live on Mars or something, you know, they will need to become astronauts to do that. And to become an astronaut, you've got to become an amateur. So, yeah, these guys have got to learn. Otherwise, they're just going to be rocket people, and there's no credibility in that, over.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I appreciate it, and thanks for the contact. I do appreciate your style of sitting here and have a little bit of a conversation. I don't want to hog it up too much. I'm sure everybody's probably already mad at me, but that's fine. It's good to have actual conversation where you get to know people a little bit on ham radio. And I'll turn it back to you from Kilowatt Quebec 6, United Papa, for identification here.
Yeah, Zulu Lima 1 X-ray radio. I'll always take a mobile. If I hear a mobile out there, I think that's really important to acknowledge and have a QSO. But yeah, for sure, you know, that this is definitely the way. And the other thing the kids don't realise is they're not allowed to use cell phones here in New Zealand while you're driving. There is no cell phone use. But there is an exemption for ham radio. So, and the other thing the kids aren't allowed to do is they're not allowed to have anybody in the car once they get their license. It's like 2 years before they're allowed anybody in the car. So if they're all going out to the beach, they need to be in communication with each other, and the only way to do that is via radio. So I keep telling the young fellas that it's really important they get their license, because as they get older, they're going to need it more and more, over.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, it is the same here in the United States, as a matter of fact. At least here in California, if you got your license, you can't have your friends in the car unless, you know, you've got some note from a parent or something like that. And you have to, I believe it's not until 21 they can drive around with passengers, at least kid passengers. They can have adult passengers, but not juveniles. Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, it's the same here. They're allowed to adults with a license beside them, even when they've got their restricted and stuff. But as for other younger people, it's a big negative. So I say, you know, you're all going to be travelling in cars out to the beach, you know, for the day, or somebody's place for a barbecue. You guys really need to keep in contact, and one way you can do that is by ham radio. You can all chat as you're driving down the road. So, you know, safety in numbers, guys. You've got to think about that in these day and age.
Yeah, Roger, definitely. Yeah, it's. I'm trying to sell him. You know, I got a kid in my class that really loves CW, and he wants to learn CW. So I'm going to let him watch this video and say, hey, you know, you should get into this and get your license. And it's a lifelong hobby. I've been into it since I was 14 years old. I'm now 49, and I've enjoyed the heck out of it. Go ahead.
Roger, yeah. Well, I started in Cubs for the jamborees on the air, and into scouting, and then into venturers, and just loved it then. So that's where my spark actually started, was in Cubs. And we had these fantastic operators that would come and we'd set up these big 60-foot poles and just wire antennas with alligator clips to shorten them to different bands. And these operators, once they realized we could do it on our own, they just say, here's the frequency limits, write it down on a piece of paper, and they'd stand back, let us grab the mic and find contacts, and that's the call sign you use, and we'd write it all down, and we'd have QSOs with all other scouts around the world. So, yeah, some of them are a bit hands-on, but these guys that looked after us up there, as soon as they were aware that we could do it on our own, they just stood back, drank coffee, and watched us, over.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, it's a lot of fun working with kids. It's a little tough here I think, we required, when we were kids, tinkering around with electronics and learning like scientific kind of things, technical things, to keep our mind stimulated. But these kids have their cell phones to keep their mind stimulated. So unfortunately, I think it's short circuits some of the learning process that goes on when you get to tinker around with stuff and become scientists. So I think we might see not as many scientists later on down the road.
Okay, Chris, I'm starting to lose you a little bit just in volume here. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope that's some help. And get the young fella going on his horse and on his license. And let's hear him on the air. Good luck with that. And if you've got him sometime in a radio handy and I'm about, just give us a shout. We're more than happy to help out, like I think most people are to encourage people. Chris, I'm going to say 73, stay safe, and thank you for the chat. Cheers.
Cheers, and have a good evening. 7-3, good morning for you guys. 7-3 from Kilowatt, Zulu Lima 1 X-Ray Radio, or Zulu, I think it's Zulu Lima 1 X-Ray Radio from Kilowatt, Quebec 6, United Papa. Have a great evening, Roger.
Something uniform.